So you were a loser at the loser table?
I was a loser at the nerd table. I don't know how that's possible. You ever those freaks in middle school where the bell would ring for lunch and they just dart out the door?
They hit the Naruto run?
Fucking, I just came to my binder like, Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no. Were you one of those kids?
To run for lunch?
Yeah.
It depends if there was fire at lunch.
So what was the go-to meal in middle school lunch where you were getting hard the whole time in class thinking about it?
The chicken nugget days, bro, with the mashed potatoes and the roll.
I'm talking to this fucking guy about chicken nugget. What about the pizza, the cheese sticks?
That was fire.
That was bomb.
Did you ever hide like one on top of the other?
To like steal it? Yeah, sometimes I did. I was broke, man. I couldn't afford it. I needed the second one.
I used to tear one off the other, like a different plate, and put it under the cheese sticks that are already there.
Did you evolve when you went from middle school to high school when it came to tables?
Dude, they assigned me tables. Did they assign tables middle school and high school?
I didn't get assigned any tables.
Okay, well they assigned me lunches. Like there were certain lunches.
You get assigned lunches, but you don't get assigned a table. You got to sit there with those people.
So I got like shit lunch like my senior year. I was like,
what was I saying? Did you evolve from middle school to high school lunch tables?
I always saw my friends.
Yeah, but there's different tables, man. What tables were you sitting at in middle school?
The long ass tables?
Not the actual table.
They assigned us tables. They assigned us groups, like certain areas.
So they forced you to eat with other people.
They forced me to sit in a certain section.
Like racism? Like
segregation? Like segregation. Like whites on this side, Asians, and then you have the brown people and the Mexicans right here.
Mexicans? Okay. So what was it like in high school when they gave you fucking freedom?
Like, woo, freedom.
That's what I'm saying. What table did you sit at in high school then?
Dude, I could sit wherever I want, right? So I just found my friends who just had a table.
But what was
the Indians?
What were those? Not the actual color to their skins, man. What was the vibe of the table? Was it the gaming table? Was it the music table?
It was the ones that were studying and shit and like talking about class.
You fucking nerd in high school, bro?
I didn't. My friends were. I wasn't.
Who do your friends represent?
The brown community.
No, you, man.
No.
If your friends are nerd, you're a nerd.
Okay,
that's how it goes.
You know how the smart group that has like, top 100 rank? I would hang around those people.
You were not top 100.
I was not. I didn't say I was, but I would hang around those people.
So what did you talk about when you were at fucking lunch?
I tried to butt in conversation. Hey, y'all play a new Call of Duty? I got dogs yesterday. Fuck off.
Yeah, they told you to fuck off. They're just studying to be a doctor, man. They don't have time for that shit.
Neurosurgeons and fucking all this shit.
So you were a loser at the loser table?
I was a loser at the nerd table. I don't know how that's possible.
That's not something to be. I was at the music table, man. The music and the gaming table. I was a little gaming whore in high school. But the nice little music table was great, man. Every time somebody dropped something, I was fucking in there like, oh shit, he did drop this.
How often did you drive off campus to eat lunch?
They wouldn't let you do that at our school.
Really? Even in high school?
Not my high school.
Dude.
They didn't. Dude, they gave us like 20-minute lunches.
Oh yeah. Was there anything close nearby that you could even do it in 20 minutes?
There was a lot, but I didn't do it.
Do you have a whip?
There was always that old ass man who was driving his little golf cart ready to catch somebody.
Someone leaving.
Yeah, he was like Chris Hansen on How to Catch a Predator. He was zooming for kids.
Bro, I got my first car as senior year of high school, right? But I didn't have any money. Like my dad bought it for me from Craigslist or some shit. And I always wanted to eat like Cane's, like eat out. And like the class before the lunch period, it was math, and me and these two girls were like sitting there, and they always like wanted to eat, but they didn't have any cars. They didn't have a car, so I'm like, I'll drive y'all to Cane's if you buy me food. And that's how I got my food. Driving people to restaurants.
So you were a man gigolo?
Mm-hmm. Man gigolo. Just twerking my ass in front of my car.
Do you hoard yourself out for some food?
Yeah, of course.
Do you still do it today?
No, I got a little money.
Yeah, a little money? Okay.
Money, you know.
Oh, he got money.